How many of you are unhappy with your bodies? How many of you have ever considered getting some type of body modification? Maybe a body modification that has to do something with your lips, your eyes, your nose, or even your breasts. Now these are all common procedures that happen every day all over the world. And these common procedures are accepted in society. They're accepted in the workforce, and people that get these modifications aren't discriminated against the level of education they may have. But unfortunately, there's one type of body modification that is discriminated against. It is looked down upon, and unfortunately that is tattoos. Now tattoos have been around for hundreds and hundreds of years and serve different types of purposes. Whether it's a religious purpose, a tribal purpose, or any type of significant purpose they may serve, people decide that they are not accepted. There's 3 points that I want to talk about today, and that's tattoos in the workforce, tattoos in society, and tattoos in education. The first point that I want to talk about is tattoos and the workforce. There's a fine lady named Colleen Harris that lives in Kentucky, works for the University of Kentucky as a librarian. And she feels that covering her tattoos is not necessary because tattoos do not reflect her job era at all. She feels that even with tattoos, she manages to keep a professional state of mind while she's working as a librarian for this university. And there's a quote that I saw on the internet that says, "Society has made decisions in the past to mitigate against discrimination against selected minority groups, but not tattoos." These minority groups being blacks, Mexicans, gay, lesbian, or even women. In the past, we all know blacks, women, Hispanics, we all were discriminated at one time. We were not allowed to be in the workforce, we weren't allowed to have our own shops, businesses, or even be presidents of the United States. But now, we've overcome that. We have a black president. We have gay, lesbian, Mexican, even women owners and CEOs of major corporations. Now, the next one that I want to talk about is tattoos in society. Now there's a quote that I saw on the internet that says, by Roto Ferdi, that says, "TV reality shows about tattoo artists abound and the art form has become more sophisticated." Now this is true. We have shows like Miami Ink. or LA Ink. that stars Kat Von D, and Kat Von D is actually very known now because of her TV show. And before that, I'm pretty sure she was looked down upon, but now since she's famous, it's accepted. And that's not the way it should be. I think anybody that has tattoos should be given a chance to explain who they are and the reason behind their tattoos. Another article I was reading about was about British police chairman that called the lifting of a ban against tattoo on police officers because he said they served as icebreakers. And that's very true. For a lot of people that don't like to communicate with other people, don't like to be involved with other people, tattoos are a great icebreaker. I could be at a restaurant, at a cafe, or at a store, and people will always come up to me and ask me, what is the significance behind your tattoos? Did they hurt? Where did you get them? What style of art do you like? They ask me all types of questions, and it always serves as an icebreaker. So I could be anywhere, and someone will always come up to me and talk to me. So instead of people backing away from me and being scared, or they come up to me. So that's why I feel like it's not such a negative thing. Now the last point that I want to talk about was tattoos and education. Now going back to Colleen Harris, she has multiple master's degrees and is completely covered in tattoos, and says that tattoos have not stopped her from reaching any educational goals. And that's coming from someone that has multiple master's degrees. Now having just one master's degree is an achievement of a lifetime. And even many people that don't have any tattoos don't even reach that. Some people don't even reach an associate's degree without having tattoos. For someone to really discriminate against someone that has tattoos without knowing that they have multiple master's degrees is just not right. So I really respect Colleen Harris a lot. And there was another quote that I saw on the internet. It says, "My friend is an elementary school teacher and has over 11 tattoos." And that's from Nick Patty. For a teacher to have tattoos, which is teaching our elementary students to become something, and that's pretty much our future. And if she's able to perform that without any hesitation, I think that's great. But for her to have this and the tattoos is even greater, because people discriminate against tattoos daily. And for a teacher to have them, I think that really shows you that it really doesn't affect your work ethics at all. So going on to my conclusion is tattoos should not be viewed as a negative body modification. Like other people that have their lips, their eyes, their nose, their breasts, it's all the same thing. At one point in time you realized that you weren't happy with your body, so you decided to modify it in some type of way. Whether it's art, ink, like I said, Botox, whatever it may be. You decided to get it and it makes you feel better about yourself. So people should respect that. Tattoos should not stop an employer from hiring a possible candidate for employment. I could be the next best thing to happen to Zoomies, Blockbuster, Walmart, any kind of big corporation, but they will not give me the opportunity, because if I were to walk in with a t-shirt and they see me completely covered in tattoos, they won't give me the opportunity because they'll say he's not well educated. They'll just start naming lists of all the different wrong things that could be in my life because I have these tattoos. Next one is tattoos will not stop a person from achieving educational goals. Going back to Colleen Harris, she has multiple master's degrees and she's been covered up since she was a teenager. And that just shows a lot. It does not stop you from your educational goals. And tattoos are significant and mean as much as any other body modification. Like I was saying, whether you do your lips, your eyes, your breasts, your Botox, it does not matter. At one point in time, you were unhappy with your body and decided to make a change. And that change may be whatever, but tattoos should not be viewed as a negative one. Thank you.